felt like all of y'all had turned against me. I felt like everybody was like, Jackie, you know, we're just gonna talk about her, we're gonna say these mean things, and I was seeing black at that point.
Before we even talk about court cases and legal trouble, let's keep it real. Jackie Christie has always been that girl on Basketball Wives. Loud, bold, fiercely loyal, and yeah, sometimes a little messy too. That was Jackie's vibe from day one. If you followed her on social media or watched the show, you know she was never shy about showing off. Whether it was her hustle, her luxurious lifestyle, or her connections in the industry, Jackie made sure people saw her as a boss. And of course, we can't forget how she rode hard for her husband, Doug Christie. Every time his name got brought up, whether the drama was real or just for the cameras, Jackie was front and center, standing by him. She was the ride or die type, and she didn't care who had something to say about it.
I don't want to keep doing this. I think it's beneath me. The truth was put out there. You hear my side and that person's side. And here we are having to address it yet again.
But Jackie wasn't just some reality TV character. Behind the scenes, she was working. At least, that's what it looked like. She talked about running businesses, investing in different ventures, and building her own little empire. People saw her signing deals, making moves, and flexing her influence. To many fans, she was more than just a TV personality. She was a businesswoman doing her thing. But sometimes, what looks good on the outside isn't always what's going on behind closed doors. And as time went on, it started to seem like Jackie's world wasn't as perfect as she made it out to be. Rumors started swirling, and they were way messier than your typical online gossip. At first, the whispers were just that, whispers. People speculating about Jackie's finances, questioning how she was really funding her lifestyle. Some folks thought it was just haters talking, but then the rumors got louder. There were talks of shady business dealings, misuse of funds. People said Jackie had roped others into financial situations they didn't fully understand. And this wasn't just drama made up by random people online.
Sure, now Valentine's Day is tomorrow. I do know you're in Sacramento. What's going to be the Valentine's Day plans? You have to tell me.
You know, they're actually, the team's going to be playing Phoenix on Valentine's Day.
Oh.
I have to shoot a podcast, and I have,
Okay.
a party that they're doing for me here. So I won't be going to this trip. So This will be our first Valentine that I won't be with them. So we had Valentine's last night. We had dinner, we gave gifts, and it was so amazing. And I told him, you're my lifetime Valentine. So, yeah.
Former associates, people who actually worked with Jackie for years, started speaking up. One person, in particular, who had worked closely with her for a long time, spilled some serious tea. They said there were red flags that had been ignored for too long. Suddenly, this wasn't just about TV gossip anymore. It was about real legal consequences. Investigators began digging deep into Jackie's finances. They followed the money, looked into her business ventures, and questioned people around her. And what they found? It wasn't looking good. They discovered things that didn't make sense: bank transfers that seemed off, contracts without signatures, deals that looked suspicious. And it only got worse from there. Just when people thought it couldn't get any more intense, a video leaked and it changed everything. It looked like it had been recorded by a security camera during what was supposed to be a professional business meeting. But instead of handshakes and polite conversation, things got heated. Fast. In the video, Jackie could be seen arguing with someone across the table. You could tell the energy shifted quickly. Within seconds, Jackie stood up, voices were raised, and before anyone could react, it turned physical. She threw hands. It was chaotic. No script. No rehearsed drama. Just real anger and raw emotion playing out in front of the camera. And once that footage hit the internet, it went viral instantly. People were stunned. This wasn't something edited for TV, this was raw footage.
Addict, you're not on my level.
I'm a crack addict because I'm small and you try to get lipo 80 times to look like me. Okay, big ears.
You're right, but you better keep your ass in that seat tramp. That's what you better do. You're right, Dumbo ears. Yeah, I got a lot of husbands about these ears, bitch. Get a husband. That 48-year-old been working, bitch. You
Let
right.
him retire.
It spread across every platform: Twitter, TikTok, Instagram, Facebook. Everyone was watching it. Everyone had an opinion. Public opinion flipped overnight. People stopped caring about the innocent until proven guilty thing. To them, the video was all the proof they needed. Jackie went on social media and tried to defend herself. She claimed it was self-defense. Said she had been set up. That she felt threatened and had no choice but to react the way she did. But the damage had already been done. People had already seen it, and once something's out there, you can't unsee it. Her explanation didn't seem to matter to a lot of folks.
All the slander going on with these ladies, I just wanted to take a step back and enjoy my time, focusing on what means the world to me, and that's my family.
The clip had painted a very different picture, and that was the version most people believed. Fast forward to the trial. Jackie walked into court looking like the weight of the world was on her shoulders, and honestly, it probably was. This wasn't a small case. This was serious, with high stakes. Her reputation, her freedom, her entire life were on the line. The courtroom was packed. Journalists, fans, and legal professionals filled the room. People leaned in, waiting to hear every detail. Then came the moment that had everyone holding their breath. The viral video was played for the jury. Not once, not twice, but on loop. Over and over. Jackie had to sit there and watch herself lose control in front of the entire courtroom. You could see her break. Her face dropped, her body slumped, and eventually, the tears came. No makeup. No glam. No tough attitude. Just Jackie, stripped down and facing her reality. And the judge? He wasn't playing around. He didn't care about her being a TV star. He didn't care about her fanbase or her popularity. He was focused on the facts and what the law said. He called her behavior a pattern of deception and aggression. You could feel the room shift when he said that. It was like everyone suddenly realized this wasn't just a celebrity scandal, this was real life, and Jackie was in deep. Then, the judge delivered the sentence, life in prison. You could hear gasps around the room. People were shocked. Nobody expected it to go that far. A reality TV star getting a life sentence? That was unheard of. The room went silent. Everyone just sat there, trying to wrap their heads around it. And Jackie? She looked completely stunned. Like she couldn't believe what she was hearing. She was frozen in her seat, tears still running down her face. As shocking as the sentence was, there was another thing that people couldn't stop talking about. Where was Doug Christie? Her husband, the man she had always defended and stood by for years, wasn't even in the courtroom. Fans picked up on it right away. It wasn't like he just missed a minor hearing. This was the biggest moment of Jackie's life, and he wasn't there. Rumors started swirling immediately. Was he done with the relationship? Was he embarrassed? Was he avoiding the spotlight? People close to the couple said Doug had been staying quiet on purpose. He hadn't made any public statements. He hadn't posted anything. Sources said he was focused on their kids and trying to keep their family stable in private. But still, the silence spoke volumes. Some fans thought he was distancing himself, trying to separate his image from Jackie's mess. Others believed he was tired of the drama and just wanted peace. No one really knew for sure, but his absence felt like a turning point in their relationship. After all, Jackie had been his loudest supporter. She'd gone to war for Doug on that show. Now, when she needed someone in her corner the most, he was nowhere to be seen. Now the question on everyone's mind is this the end for Jackie Christie? Or just another wild chapter in her story? Some fans still believe she can make a comeback. They think maybe she'll appeal the decision, maybe she'll find a way to bounce back just like other reality stars have done in the past. But let's be real. This isn't some tabloid scandal or social media drama. This is a life sentence. That's not easy to walk back from. Sure, her legal team might try to file an appeal. But with video evidence, financial records, and multiple witnesses speaking against her? That's an uphill battle. You can't just say they're lying when the proof is right there for everyone to see. And while reality TV does love a good redemption arc, this situation feels different. It's darker. More serious. You can't fix this with a makeover and a heartfelt apology on a reunion special. People aren't going to forget what they saw. The damage is done. Her brand, her reputation, it's all taken a hit that may be impossible to recover from. What makes this whole thing even more shocking is the reminder that fame doesn't protect you from consequences. For years, Jackie was a household name in the reality TV world. She had fans. She had influence. She had the platform. But in the end, none of that could save her from the truth catching up. And maybe that's the real story here. You can be loud. You can be loyal. You can have the spotlight. But if your actions cross a certain line, fame won't shield you from the fallout. This story is a cautionary tale not just for other celebrities, but for anyone chasing fame without accountability. Jackie Christie built a name, a brand, and a following. But in the end, none of that was enough to protect her from the consequences of her choices. So, after everything we've just broken down, Jackie's rise, the drama, the court case, and that jaw-dropping sentence, it really makes you think. This isn't just another celebrity headline. It's a real-life story with real consequences. From reality TV fame to facing life behind bars, Jackie's journey is one of the most shocking downfalls we've seen in the entertainment world.